But she is our demolition guy. Who will do demolitions with... Yeah, he can. He has demolition 60. He can take her spot. She is... Yeah, she is worst after Irliet. Irliet is almost the same as Argenta, but... who is missing? Henriks. Could he take Henrik's spot, maybe? We will have too many close combat guys, if we can have too many close combat guys. Alright. Kick ability. 16 damage. Alright, so this guy is badass. Let's level him up. Let's see what he got. He is a soldier and an arch militant. So he's a soldier with high weapon skill and strength and toughness. He would have been better as a... What's this class called? Warrior. But at least he can fight. Maybe we should go weapon skill on this guy as well. We have made her better at weapon skill. And him. So, yeah, we could. We could. Okay, let's see here. Broad exercise always ready. Dependable. Blah 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 blah. We will take brutal hunter, blah blah blah. And here we go. We'll do weapon skill. Do weapon skill. Ballistic skill. Next. Wildfire. Cost 3 AP though, but it is an extra shot. We can't... I don't know how to stack versatility. Confident approach. Relentless rush. So this with wildfire could be a good combo. This one gives if the arch militant has stacks of versatility, they gain +3 more. Okay, then wildfire is better. I'll take that. We'll do ballistic skill this time. Next, we'll do demolition. Or should we go something else? Who is the option? We would take away Henriks. No, Argenta will stay on the ship. This guy is a lot better. Heavy gunner. This one can actually be good on the main character. I haven't seen this one. -1 action point. But we probably have leveled too much. I'll take that if we get another chance. But I think we have lost our chance. Okay, we'll do strength. Weapon skill. Next. Toughness. Next. Agility, willpower, Strength, toughness, weapon skill, ballistic skill. We got all the big ones. Let's do nimble, plasma, swift, flame, will, and bolt weapon expert. Take that then. Demolition. Weapon skill. Can do strength or toughness. 80, 75. This was 70. 70, 70. Strength. We'll do toughness. 75. Toughness. And let's see. The Archmilitant can use both heroic acts of the Archmilitant archetype and the heroic act of the warrior or soldier archetype. We'll do that. Next. Medica. Next. Heavy weapon proficiency, Melta, nimble, plasma. Power weapon. I don't know what weapon he has in the sword. If it was a chain weapon or not. Medica. 80. Weapon skill. Do strength this time. Tenacity. Once per combat, when Death World characters suffer the stun, blinded, or immobilized effect, this effect is ignored, and they instead gain 20% of their maximum wounds as temporary wounds. We'll take that. Relentless Rush. Critical versatility, dependable. Arms Master, Bloody Haze. Heavy Gunner. Trusty Weapon, Wounded Beast. Damn it, we're out of good choices here. Which is not a problem, because that means we can take whatever. 2 more movement points, we'll take that. Toughness again. We'll do Medica. We'll do critical versatility, maybe. Always ready. Oh, begin combat with 2 stacks of versatility. We'll take that. That's actually pretty good. We'll do weapon skill now. We'll do toughness. We'll do brutal hunter. Bleeding effects. We don't know if we do any bleeding effects. We will take it though. Complete. 85, 80, 90, 95. Okay, that's pretty badass though. So okay, we didn't get Hendrix, but we did get a Space Wolf. So you have insulted the cult of the final thirst, outsider. You have insulted the fighting pit itself. The wishes are longing for you to die.
Pure cannot escape their fate.
Let's see here. Jay is over here. Let's see here. Grotesque. Yeah, well, Irreliet, you can't be standing around over there. Okay, I think that's gonna be good. Ulfar does not has a charge, so let's see. We'll
Don't get too cocky.
Your skill is lacking.
then we'll move him
You got a
in.
problem. I got a prize.
No, that's a bad choice. Let's see here.
Am I getting paid for it? There, fight fair.
Took someone out at least. It's a good option. We will blast radius this guy's. This weapon we
And
will,
so shall it be done.
and we will shoot, and it will land. That's good.
Rejoice in
Pretty good.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Let's shoot this
I
one.
am not your Xenos pet monkey.
When Fenris is in battle, oceans bleed.
Let's see. Let's burst over here. Can I walk afterwards? We have charge. So, how did you get charge? Is what I want to know. I wonder if it's like Space Marine specific, because it would explain a lot.
Our foes reek of cowardice.
And
it shall be. I will carve runes out of your bones.
very unfair. Very unfair.
Wolves reign.
What? You didn't get farther? What the hell was that?
None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father.
I'll return the
His
favor.
movement is crap. With the charge at least.
Pain of this mortal flesh means nothing.
Okay, let's see here. Step over here. Do this. Splat. Wild Hunt. Cell. Ornaments with an area 1 cell.
Request denied.
Yeah, I can't do it. Yeah, I have to be up close with it. Dismantling attack, second weapon.
Activating Forsman sacrifice.
Don't know how good that was, but I got an extra shot in there at least.
The omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
What's this? Don't know what that does. Let's hope it's good.
It will be done. At your beck and call. I took care of this one. Victory is imminent.
Feel the icy bite of death!
I can do that with the right incentive. Don't get too cocky.
High momentum.
Charge him.
Indeed. An exemplary strike.
Okay, and we'll shoot.
Going somewhere?
That's good. We'll blast this guy.
Actions will. Your last stroke of luck.
Hear you moving, no more. Pay with your blood in the name of Kalamanshakane! I understand your intent.
Ah.
If
Almost.
it serves your
It won't
cause.
survive. Oh, we had that guy.
So it shall die in disgrace.
Die in disgrace.
Fame hungry come.
He knocks him prone? Okay, that's interesting.
See how I will carve runes out of your bones.
Nocturne of Oblivion. Suddenly he has a name. The already familiar baritone calls out to you from the shadow. Shadows. The key unlocks a door that then will lead. The key unlocks a door that then will lead to one that only happenstance will free. Your chance I'll be. To me the bolts will seed. Your part comes next, to break the bonds and flee. Okay. To you, the merchant vagabond, I bring the gift of providence. But will you look? You helped me more than once already, I'm listening. Both opening and warning is my boon. Your fate hangs by a thread drawn breaking tight. But with a show of patience opportune, the merchant certain death will turn to flight. You stride into battle, but a snare of guile and strife are neatly woven net. Lust's mistress lifts her sword into the air, and baying for your blood her pack does set. So dance a ring around oblivion. Await a sign from night's own melody. Catch sight of it, and then make haste. Be gone. One yawning mouth, one leap to set you free. Okay, I'm glad that we have the iconoclast now, because it interprets everything he says. So, Kikeros is planning to kill me in the next fight. But you are ready to effect my escape. All I must do is survive the arena. Wait for your sign, then run. You cannot possibly mean into the literal mouth. So you must mean for me to leap into a portal of some kind. Do I have that right? The Harlequin sweeps into a low bow, like an actor who has performed before a true lover of high art. He seems satisfied with your answer. The Xenos lays a finger over the mute lips of his mask and vanishes, as if to convey that your conversation is a great secret known only to the two of you. A weird fellow. Okay, let's take a loot here. We also need to visit the commissar.
I forge my destiny among the stars.
We can't go away without... Let's save. Save. We never know with the saves in this game, but we are going in to... this is the arena. God damn it. We need to talk with the Sir Commissar. We haven't found Hendrix, which is disturbing. Hang in, comrade. You will recover and slay 100 Xenos in the name of the Emperor. Okay, so everybody's inside of here. It looks that we have Pascal over here.
May these instructions protect the machine spirits that serve me from the blasphemies of corrupted technology.
We have been betrayed, Pascal.
Reverse analysis is showing the act of sabotage to have been predictable. The directives interacting with xenoraces warn about non-humans' proclivity for breaching contracts. The data concerning the unreliability of the unit Iliad has been archived.
How are you feeling after all the punishment your body has taken?
Comprehension in progress. The operating principles of xenoaugmetics, while alien to the canon blessed by the Deus Mechanicus, are nonetheless quantifiable. They feed, as parasites do, on my blood and the charge of my potentia coil. I, in turn, feed on their mystery as I nurse new comprehension within me. It is painful. It is necessary.
Okay. Don't lose your morale, we're going to make it.
May the filters of knowledge bestowed upon us by the machine god protect us from the temptations and horrors of blasphemous revelations.
I must take my leave.
May your labors be effective.
Let's see here. Do we have other people here? We have Abelard over here.
Lord Captain, I serve at your pleasure.
How are you feeling?
I am fit and well, Lord Captain. All that remains is for us to get out of this infernal place alive, return to our vessel, and then my answer to your question will be magnificent.
Have you seen your departed wife again?
Not once, Lord Captain. I am of sound mind and memory, and I live to serve House von Valencius.
We failed on the test, so I must take my leave. Let's see what he has to say.
Let us raise our cups at Fator, in honor of deeds accomplished and in expectation of those yet to come.
Why do you call me Atvetter?
This is the name given on Fenris to a pack father, a commander or captain. An Edvardsson answers to a Jarl, the commander of a great company. Since you are the one who commands your crew, and I follow you at present, I am granting you the honored title of Edvardsson.
Thank you for this honor.
Be worthy of it, and see that you do not disgrace this glorious rank.
How are you planning to get out of here?
I have had a few thoughts on that score, but don't try to pry them out of me. When the time comes, I will share them with you.
Despite his worthy attempt to play the fool, the Space Wolf cannot deceive you. Alfar does not fully trust you and is carefully observing your reaction. Why do you devour your enemies?
Why do you think?
The Omophagia is clearly involved here. The genetic gift granted to the Astartes of the Emperor. This organ linked the brain and stomach of a space marine, allowing him to absorb information from the genetic code of any flesh he consumes. It has to do with the Omophagia, yes?
You are very well informed. Far more than a common mortal ought to be. Yes, it is true that I have gorged on the flesh of my enemies to reap the secrets from the steaming flavor of their meat.
I had no idea about that. I don't know if that's like Space Wolf specific trait or if all Space Marine does that. Sounds Space Wolfy, I must say.
I have slain many Xenos and feasted on their flesh. My captors have watched me do it and taken glee in it, while I have been gathering information and planning my escape.
Answer a few questions about yourself.
Instinct bids me to remain silent. Such knowledge is not to be shared with just anyone. Only those who possess my complete trust. Fenris Hjolda, Edvardsson.
So let's talk to Malice, see what he says. Okay, so he's beaten but still strong, it says.
Let's see. Your lordship rogue traitor Shireen, bane of my soul and savior of my flesh. Cruel fate has driven us straight into the foulest corner of the galaxy. Home, sweet home to the Drukhari scum. I have it on good authority that no one leaves this place. Not alive, not dead, not even in pieces.
Well, that's doesn't leave room for hope, does it? I'm still waiting for an explanation, Jay.
So what do you want to hear, Shireen? A children's tale about a beautiful princess? A ballad about a queen of thieves? How about a new story, Shireen? Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived on a sand-covered lump of rock, and the core of that rock contained untold riches for servants of the Imperium. The girl scraped out those riches with her little hands, breaking her back and coughing up her lungs, on behalf of people who had never clapped eyes upon her, and who would never know her name. She did this every day until she turned 16, and then his servants came and drafted the girl into the 19th Ifrit Regiment. Can you imagine? Of course, the regiment was wiped out on its first sortie. But the girl survived. The Exalted One protects. So what was next? Years serving in the Astra Militarum, just a shitload of hard labor, and fighting, and deals, and shady connections, and new opportunities.
So she's not talking about the Emperor. I don't know. The Exalted One. Is it a different phrase for the Emperor?
But everything in this world ends sooner or later, Shireen. The now not-so-little girl went and fell in with the Kasbalika. She saved up a little gold, and she even indulged in excess from time to time. Until living the good life almost cost the little girl her head after her patrons got caught in an internal investigation between the Officio Prefectus and Departamento Munitorum.